Hey guys, Connor Hearn here with the Alliance of Dental Excellence, bringing you another Saturday Casual Tip. Saturday Casual Tip number 8. So today I really want to talk to you about reception. Normally when we deal with a client, we try to change the way they deal with the patients on the phone in the first instance. And hopefully if you're a manager or a receptionist, this is going to resonate with you. So the whole way we like to get people to answer the phone sets up a way for you to get more out of the patient than just a hello, I'd like to book an appointment and come on in. So firstly, when you pick up the telephone, 99% of practices do the same thing. They pick up the phone, they say good morning, good afternoon, they introduce the practice, they say their name, and then the patient will explain exactly why they're calling, whether it's to book an appointment or ask the question. So today I wanted to introduce a new way to you, which is hopefully going to shock the patients. It takes them back a little bit, and you also can get more out of that conversation with the patient in the first instance. So how do we do that? Well, when I go in and deal with clients, I always try to change what they say as soon as they pick up the telephone. So rather than saying hello and good morning and then introducing the practice, I always try to get people to say thank you for calling whatever the practice name is. It puts the patient a little bit off guard, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's not my idea. I've actually stolen it from a huge corporate company, not dental related, completely different, and they always say thank you for calling. And you always think, that's quite nice. But they don't introduce their name. They never say what their name is, and there's a reason for it. And what I've done, I've adapted this system so it works in dental practice, and you can then start a conversation. So what I would suggest to you is next time your phone rings, Monday morning, pick up that telephone and say, thank you for calling, and then say the name of your practice. How may I help? You're going to have a person on the other end of the phone that obviously wants something, so they're going to say to you, I'd like to book an appointment please. We'll just go with that one. Very quick example. So you've thanked them for calling your practice, you've asked them how you can help, and then you've got out of them, how can I help you? And they've said, I want to book an appointment. Now, whatever their inquiry is on that telephone, if you follow this one simple golden rule, then you will start to build more of a conversation with the patient. There's different techniques that we use to go in depth with those conversations to get even more out of the patient. And like I say, convince the patient to come to your practice rather than going to the practice next door. But this is a very good starting point. So if a patient says, I would like to book an appointment, your next sentence should be, I can help you with that. My name is, what's yours? So you're making the telephone call so personal to start with that the person is sort of taken back. They've separately been introduced to you, not in the introduction, because you've thanked them for calling, you've introduced the practice, and you've asked how you can help. The patient's then said what they want, and you say, of course I can help you with that. My name is, what's yours? It's a beautiful tip that really, really works. And then once that person starts talking and say they just want to book an examination with you, you can then go in with a follow-up and ask if there's anything else that they would like to book. Is there anything they want? Anything you want the dentist to pay particular attention to? Is there? Have you considered a clean appointment lately? When was the last time you had that done? So you can lead in with a lot more questions rather than just booking an examination. You can then spin it on its head so you can go and book more. Even if the patient says to you on the phone, no, to be perfectly honest with you, I just want an exam, then you're fine. You've booked the exam, you've done it exactly the same way, you got the same outcome that you used to have. But by using this technique, potentially what you're going to do is to be able to get more for your dentist to work with. And then once you've got more information from the patient, you can pop it on a post-it note on the systems if you're using Software of Excellence. You can pop it on the system if you're using anything else as well. And the dentist can see it before they get the patient in the room and they know what that patient's asked for. So it's thank you for calling, introduce the practice, how may I help? Wait for the patient to speak and say, of course I can help you with that. My name's Con, what's yours? It's a very nice introduction way. Once they tell you exactly what they want, then you can lead in with it. If it's just like an exam, like I say, just say, is there anything you'd like the dentist to pay particular attention to? Have you considered a clean? And you can lead in with everything else. It just opens up the doorway for a proactive receptionist or a reception team to be able to bring in more income into the practice, because the reception is key. They are the number one at being able to bring the practice growth up. If you've got your reception doing it right, then your dentist have to follow, and they have to follow suit. So your practice will grow. That's a real quick Saturday casual tip for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense to you. You got any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I just want to tell you something that's coming this week, which we're very excited about. I'm going into a practice, and they've allowed me to do and record their telephone calls that come in. So we won't be disclosing any patient information, we won't be disclosing any practice information, but I will be answering the telephone, and I will be making the appointments, or at least getting the leads out of the patients for the receptionist to go and then make the appointment. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. We'll put a video up as well as soon as that's done and edited. We'll get it to you so you can have a watch. And I will be using these techniques, and you can actually see if they work in practice, which will be great. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll speak with you soon. Take care of yourself.